Yeah, that's right. You're watching LJTV. See?
You are now watching a very, very special episode of Monster Model Madness. Hey there, all you resin heads, duplicate freaks, kit builders, glue sniffers, vinyl junkies. Johnny, you could have been a contender. And last but not least, all you slaves to styrene. All of us here at Crowdiddley Productions are very, very, very proud to present you a very, very, very special episode of Monster Model Madness. As usual, we will be showing you the coolest garage kits in the world. As usual, you will get top-notch pop culture insights and quite often the story behind the story, which is what we all really want to hear. So, if that isn't enough of your time wasted, we've hopped it up a couple of notches, so we will not only be showing you the world's coolest garage kits, we will be showing you tricks and tips to bring your building skills to another level. Can you hear me? Due to the tremendous amount of cards, letters, emails, skidoos, cash gifts, printers, and high-end exercise equipment arriving on a daily basis, the message was clear. The approval ratings for Monster Model Madness the world over are through the roof. But the suits that call the shots here at Crowdiddley Productions demanded we make the show bigger, better, and more informative. So this is it, resin heads. Monster Model Madness is proud to present How Did You Do That? Episode 1, where we describe how to achieve a realistic fishnet stocking effect on your favorite girl kit. It's guaranteed to be really heavy, so don't go anywhere as no one likes to be left out. So as P.T. Barnum used to always say, on with the show. Hey there, resin heads. If you're just like me and have tried a couple of times to achieve a fishnet stocking effect with either A, airbrushing, or B, dry brushing, and it never really looked as cool as you really should, I just got to the point where I started putting actual fishnet on the kit. I mean, it takes a little bit of balls to finish up your wicked favorite girl kit, skin tones, whatever, you know, and then start gluing fabric on it. But after the first couple, 3 times you do it, you get used to it and it looks really cool. Like, check it out. So this little video will hopefully help you guys and bring your kits to a whole new level. So we're going to first look at the stuff that we need to get the job done. You gather your materials. What you need is scissors, some super glue, medium viscosity. You don't want it too runny or you don't want it too thick. You need medium. A couple of toothpicks to distribute the glue. And then you get fishnet nylon fabric, which I bought at my local fabric store. You just go and ask for it and you look at it and you try to get it in scale. And I've bought that piece a long time ago. It's lasted a long time. The kit we're using is the Debris Rochon Scream Queen kit, sculpted by Joe Ladata, released by Monsters in Motion. It's a perfect kit for this, as it is screaming out to do a fishnet effect on her bodysuit there, as there is dry brushing lines already laid in, but they're not good enough. So we will be putting the fishnet fabric in there, there, and there to accentuate the look of the outfit. First you get your fabric and you kind of cut it a little bit bigger than you need, as we will be trimming it down. And like I said before, you have to paint the flesh tones on your kit. You have to finish them up before you start. So you just lay the fabric on there as best you can. And now what we are going to be doing is trimming it to the black borders that the leather straps have provided us. You got to take your time and be patient. You need some good sharp scissors, and you just got to do it. You know, a few dollars buys enough fabric that if you screw it up, you can always get more. So you kind of hold it in place, and as you get it closer to the size, it's easier to handle. And you keep trimming and trimming. And the idea on this one is to get it inside the boundary that the leather strap is providing there, a little bit smaller than what you're going to really need, because you want to stretch it a little bit. And you see there, we've almost got it fit to the final, for the final look. It's going to get trimmed once more a little bit, I think, and then we will be ready to start gluing. Now what we're going to do here is just slide the piece down into place in the corner there and start gluing, and essentially we'll be tacking or sewing the nylon piece onto the kit So what we're going to do now is get the thing ready. Take a little drop of super glue. You don't need much. Put it on a piece of paper, and you will dab the end of the toothpick into the super glue, and then just touch it in small dots on the fabric where you place it on the kit. The trick is to use as little super glue as possible, and don't use the kicker because it won't look good. So you got to use a drop of the super glue and hold it till it dries. You got to be patient, take your time, and the results will be well worth it. So right now what we're doing is lowering the thing right into place where you want it, and to hold it in the corner there, and then drop one little drop of super glue on the corner down, and it will tack the fabric to the kit. Make sure it's in place where you want it. Try not to make too much of a mess. You can touch up a bit later, but hold it there until it dries. Well, there you go now. You're well on your way. You've got the first one done, and you just keep going around and basically sewing the piece on with super glue. So now you're ready to do the second one. You stretch the fabric and you get it to fit up close to the leather strap, and then you take your drop of glue and you just put one drop on there, and once again hold it till it dries. As little glue as possible, but make sure you get a good strong bond. And once that's done, you can keep going, and you can do it however you wish until you get the material stretched over the piece of skin how you want it to look. But as we just keep going here, we'll stretch the fabric up a bit and put a drop of glue on, and then hold it till it dries. Just hold it in place and try not to make a mess, and you keep going. And now that we've got, you can see the whole one side is glued up there, and we're ready to stretch the fabric out, and got two more sides to go. It doesn't take that long once you get a little more confident with it. Believe me, the first one that I did, it was a little bit stressful, man, but once you realize you can actually, the worst case scenario, you can pull the material off, do some minor sanding, and start again. That's why it's always good to keep a jar of your basic flesh tone for touch-ups like this after. But basically you just keep going. Gluing it on, sewing, tacking, whatever you want to call it. Be patient, take your time, use as little glue as possible. I guess those are the three rules. Hold the material, tack it with the glue, and then you let her dry. You can wipe the excess glue off with a Q-tip really quick, and then you can just touch it up later, touch up the paint later. That's easy. We're almost done. We're on the last side, and we're on our way to having this kit look wicked. You know what I mean? Like it could win an award at your local or international hobby show. So there you go. You can go from this. We've got the side done. You can take it now from this. Hey man, you got to admit that this is looking really wicked, man. And if you can do that one section, you can do them all. And you can have it go from this to an amazing, jaw-dropping this. Whoa! If that ain't a garage kit, my friends, I don't know what is. You can now see how something like this takes an already wicked build-up and knocks it right out of the park. And just like most of the techniques used in building and painting garage kits, applying fishnets to your favorite girl kit is not that difficult. Just remember, lots of patience, planning ahead, and above all, remain strong, as your wife, your kids, and your friends may tell you that you finally have too much dull coat when you tell them you want to put fishnet stocking on your garage kit. Don't let them get to you, my friends. Just remind them that they laughed at Robert E. Lee. So, until next time, buy, build, and paint as many garage kits as you possibly can, but don't forget to have fun. See ya. Yes, this has been a Crowdiddley production.